Hello, thank you for joining us on this quick start guide for Ruptela FM device. My name is Sharunas, I am technical support engineer here at Ruptela, and today I am going to be your instructor during this presentation. I am going to talk about one of Ruptela tracking devices. We will cover all the basic steps needed to prepare and start using the device. Let's start with the device package. Each standard packet from Ruptela has three main components inside: the device, connectors with wires for peripheral devices, GPS GLONASS antenna for the device. This time we decided to show you Ruptela FM TCO4 HCV. It's one of our 4th generation devices. Also, it's our most technologically advanced tracking device. It can be used in conjunction with a variety of different peripheral devices. Common uses include tracking, monitoring driver's performance, transmitting vehicle CAN bus data, downloading tachograph files, and many more. Installation can be done to light commercial vehicles, trucks, heavy-duty vehicles, trailers, and so on. The device itself has two micro-FIT connector slots, connector for GPS GLONASS antenna, an audio jack, and mini USB port, which is mainly used for configuration purposes. On the front side, there are three LEDs that are used for indicating device status. Standard package contains two connectors. First one has 12 pins, second one has 14 pins. Power to the device is supplied via wires on the 12-pin connector, those wires. Other wires can be used for digital inputs, analog inputs, digital outputs, and CAN bus data. 14-pin connector can be used to access serial RS-232 or RS-485, one wire, K-line, and CAN bus data. Ruptela FM device has label with connectors pinouts on it, so assigning wires to different device interfaces shouldn't be a problem. Final item in the package is the GPS GLONASS antenna. It enables our device to receive signals from global positioning satellites. It's important to mention additional accessory which is not included into the standard package. It's USB to mini USB cable. You will need one for device configuration. Now that we have showed you all the basic components, it's time to move on to the device configuration. For that we will need a USB cable, a computer with an internet connection. Boot up your PC, connect your device using USB cable, and let's begin. To prepare for the configuration, you will need to download and install FM device drivers. Download the latest device firmware, configurator, and the sample configuration files. You can download them from doc.ruptela.com. Click all you need to know about hardware. FM4 drivers. Choose drivers for your operating system. Now go back to the doc.ruptela.com page and click on the FM4 link again. Choose your device from one of the available options. In this example, we are using FM TCO4 HCV. Now click on the Firmwares and Configurations link. This page is constantly updated. You can always find the most recent firmware and configurator files here. Click on the archive file and download it to your PC. Extract archive files to a desired location. We will use them shortly. Back to the doc.ruptela.com page. Click on the Sample Configurations link. You can choose from Standard Configuration and Standard Configuration for Echo Drive files. For now, download the first one. With all these files downloaded, we can proceed. First of all, we will need to install device drivers. Open the drivers folder. It contains two exe files for different operating systems. If you are using 32-bit operating system, launch x86.exe. If you are using 64-bit operating system, launch AMD64.exe as shown here. In the device driver installation wizard window, click Next. Once the drivers are installed, click Finish. Drivers are installed and ready to use. Plug one end of the USB cable to the FM device mini USB port and the other end to the PC. For configuration purposes, the device can be powered directly from USB. Previously, you have extracted configuration files into a folder on your computer. Go to this folder. Launch the vcp.exe file. FM4 configurator should start. Choose your device and the COM port that you have used for connecting your FM device. Click Connect button. First, we will update device firmware. Click Send FW button and browse to a location where have saved a downloaded firmware file. Select it and click Open. Update process will begin. It may take few minutes. Note that different devices uses different firmwares. Only firmwares compatible with this device can be installed. At the end, message will appear notifying that update was successful. After an update, you will need to reconnect the device. Once again, choose COM port and click Connect. In this step, we will upload standard configuration file to the device. In the upper menu, click File, open CFG, and select the standard configuration file which you have previously downloaded. Note that different devices uses different configuration files. Only configurations compatible with this device can be chosen. Before proceeding, you must provide additional information. In the Global Settings section, fill the Connection Settings field. Enter your server's IP addresses and port numbers as shown in the example. Either an IP address or a domain name can be used. Then choose a protocol, UDP or TCP, and enter the APN settings provided by your GSM GPRS provider. Now your basic configuration is ready. Click Send CFG button to upload it to the device. Click Disconnect button and unplug the USB cable. Now device is configured to send data to a specific server. Sample I/O parameters are enabled. Once the configuration is complete, it's time to insert the SIM card and attach the connectors. Take the 12-pin connector and find black and red wires attached to the first and second pins. This is battery and ground wires for the FM device. Strip the wire ends. Take the red wire and attach it to the positive pole on your power supply unit. Then attach the black wire to the negative pole. Attach the GPS GLONASS antenna. Make sure it's facing up. Take a look at the status LEDs. There are 3 of them. First is for the satellite status. It helps to determine when the device acquires an accurate signal from the global positioning satellites. It should be blinking once every second. It means the device has GPS fix and is ready. If it's blinking twice a second, then there is no signal from the satellites or it's not accurate enough. In this case, check the GPS GLONASS antenna. It should be firmly attached to the device. Also, it must be facing up with a clear view of the sky. Second LED is for GSM status. If it's blinking once every 4 seconds, the device is ready and connected to GPRS network. If it's blinking faster, you should check APN settings or contact your GSM service provider. Third LED is for peripheral device status. If this LED is blinking, it means you have connected additional accessory. So now that the satellite LED is blinking once every second and the GSM status LED is doing so every 4 seconds, the device is ready and can begin transmitting information. You can log in into your tracking platform to see this data. That's it for today. I hope you will find this helpful as you start using your own Ruptela FM